everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Irene and this is Milo, my almost 14-year-old Brussels Griffon. He turns that on the 30th, and I've been traveling around in my Dodge Ram Explorer 230 XL wide van, coming up here for 6 years. Starting next month is my anniversary for that. I have taken a break from YouTube. It's just much needed break. So I apologize for that. And right now we are in Utah, but we are dealing with very extreme heat right now. So we're averaging 95 to 100 degrees. So he's actually in a cool wrap, and I have one that I put around myself as well. And they really do help. I mean, you just stay so cool in them. Milo has his own personal fan, so when he's up front with me, he can hang out and have his cool wrap on and stay cool. So I'm going to go over in the future, I'll do a video, how am I surviving in a van dealing with temperatures like that. But we're not going to talk about that right now. The thing that I'm struggling with the most is I have a small window to be able to use my devices because I'm trying to get them charged up in the morning when I first get up, and then by the afternoon, actually before, by about 11:30, I'm already hitting in the 90 degrees in my van. So my devices get extremely hot and it's just too hard to use them in the afternoon. So right now I'm filming this as the sun is starting to go down, so I could finally get a video up, but I only have a small window to try to upload because of the heat and everything right now. So I'm going to hope to make some videos, get them out, but then keep them short and just talk about what's been going on, okay? Because there's just been a lot going on in the last several months. Well, right now, he's going to be the center of this conversation. Because he's going to be 14 on the 30th, I hope to get another video out. We'll see. I can't promise, or it might be a little late, celebrating his birthday. But he started to struggle a little bit with his mobility. Milo has a spinal condition that I've been battling with since he was 9 years old, so about like 5 years. We hit a really kind of scary period where he was just really wobbly, especially on his outer right leg here, and he was dropping way down with his spine with the standing. It was like droopy. You could just tell that he was very uncomfortable and a little bit more restless. He doesn't like flies, so I hope I can do this. So I was really getting nervous, like, oh my gosh, is he going to make it beyond 14? What's going to happen with him? But he does have setbacks. He's had many that have come and gone, you know. So I was figuring, well, maybe this is just a setback, because sometimes he has circumstances that prevent him from really moving around a lot depending on the weather conditions, and because it's been hotter, he hasn't been able to move around a whole lot, because only in the evening when it's a little cooler. But I keep trying to put him down inside the van, keep him standing, keep him moving somewhat. But anyway, so I was pretty scared there, and I did end up trying some CBD for pets. It's called Just Pets. So if I swat, it's because of flies. So I'm going to put in a clip here that I put on Instagram that you can see what I've been doing for him. There's a store next to me that sells this for pets. So I'm going to try it for Milo. But because of his push nose face, it's easier for me to try to just, put drops on treats and give it to him that way. So we'll see how it goes. It really blew me away on how well he's been doing since I've tried this. I felt I had nothing to lose. He is geriatric. If I can keep him comfortable, right, then he's doing great. So I'm going to show you another clip with him as he was walking back to the van. I mean, this was like maybe 3 days, maybe 4 the most, after he had started this CBD treatment, right? And so I put him out over here. He just wanted to get back to the van, and I mean, there's just no way he would have even tried to trot back to the van. There's just not in the condition that he was in. But let me show you that clip because it just blew me away. His ability to do that. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm really was impressed and shocked. Okay, so here's that clip. Look at him. He's doing so good. He's even trotting to get back to the van. So I am happy right now, and I really think you have nothing to lose to try it. I don't know why some people, when you talk about CBD, oh my gosh, it's like some people are all for it, or some people think it's a hoax. Anything natural, they just kind of don't even want to go there. So this isn't about that. And remember, I'm a former dog trainer. I know how to read dogs. I know, and I went in there as a person with I'm a realist type of personality. I'm not, I wouldn't say the positive type of person or a negative type of person. I'm kind of in that middle. So I really look at everything with pros and cons. I'm more of a realist. I went in there just going, well, okay, I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna watch him. I'm not gonna try to believe myself into it, and I'm not gonna be negative about it. I'm just gonna watch him. I'm gonna let his body tell me if it's working or not. And I actually got some for me without the THC, so it does not have that. And it really does have a relaxing, calming effect, because when your body is relaxed, your pain receptors go down as well. I think that's why, because especially for a pet, they don't understand what's going on when they don't feel good, so they can get more anxious because they're confused, like, I don't feel good, why? And they can get more clingy with us. Some can pull away more. It depends on the pet. He's been more clingy to me. You can just tell he was panting a little bit more, so his anxiety level was a little bit higher through it, and now he's been completely calm, just relaxed. You could tell he's more comfortable, so of course the pain receptors kind of like relax. When the body's relaxed, you have less pain. I noticed that for myself. We'll get into that in the future, how I became pharmaceutical free. The last 2 years is using a lot of calming techniques to relax and release stress. I do have a lot of anxiety with the thunderstorms and stuff when they come overhead. I'm okay when they're in the distance. So I thought, well, let me try it on me because I want to know what he's feeling like when he's on it. So I have 2 kinds, one for just, during the day, and then one before sleep. And I'm telling you, what a world of difference for even me, So I'm really think it's worth a try, especially in some circumstances you have nothing to lose. Why not have an open mind and try it? I am curious if anybody else has tried CBD without the THC. I mean, I'm okay if you have the THC. I have tried the one with the THC, but I really like this formula better because I don't really need the THC. So I'm really happy with this formula because my pain level has been more neutral, not super high. The sleep one is amazing. Anyway, so not to get off on a tangent there of other things. So I just wanted to get you caught up, and my van had some issues. We'll get into that later. My journey as I came here, there was just more and more things that started to happen with sensors with my van that eventually led me trying to get to a mechanic, but it was a long journey trying to get and find another mechanic. That led me to a place that had a facility next to the hotel that I had to stay at, and they had a shop that had the doggy CBD and the stuff for humans too. All good now, but I got a lot to tell you about the journey, just everything up to this point. So in the meantime, I hope you will stay patient with me as I continue to try to get some videos out, and we'll try to have a big celebration for his 14th birthday on the 30th. So stay tuned, and I'll see what I can do to put something together for that, as long as the weather cooperates with me to get something up, because we do have a lot of thunderstorms coming through off and on, more like around us. We're kind of like in a bubble here, which has been great. All right, so I just wanted to catch you up what's been going on. I had a scary period there with Milo, but we are doing better. Till the next video, thank you for being patient. Thank you for waiting for me to get something back out. I also lost a friend in April, well, she passed away at the end of April, and I found out about it right after I met up with my friend. So it was just a bunch of stuff that just bam, 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 just too close together. And then with the economy and the gas prices and the food and trying to deal with everything on top of that that's been going on, and my van, oh my gosh, just a lot of things. All right, so I'm good. I'm okay. I hope you're okay. Let me know how you all are doing. Are you staying home because of the gas prices? Is anybody getting out, doing things? I hope you are at least doing some local things. I find nature to be so healing. Get out, walk. Find one thing you love to do and do it every day. That's what keeps me sane through all this craziness. And just remember that life is short. Life is so short. So even if you have to alter your life around the economy and everything, still keep doing something you love to do, whatever it is. I got into reading again, so we'll get into that one in the future here. I'm enjoying a book called The Comfort Crisis. Really good book. I highly recommend it, but let's talk about that in another video, or this one will become too long and I won't get it up. All right, so we love you all. We hope you're doing well. I'll look forward to seeing how you're doing, and put your comments down below too. Have you ever tried the CBD? Either way, with the THC, without it. I've tried it both. I really like this one that I found, like I said, without it. But just curious, yeah, what do you have to say? All right, love you all. See you in the next video. He says, bye-bye.